Hello again, everyone. We are back with another classic song. It's Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. The song starts with just guitar. When the drums come in, we've got a 16th note accented pattern over on the hi-hats, and it sounds like this. Those accents are just going hand to hand, right, left, 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 right, left. So hopefully if you take that slowly, you'll be able to work it up to speed in no time. As we build up in that intro section, open up the hi-hats a little bit just so there's a little bit more volume there, and then eventually we have this fill leading into the first verse. From there, we've got 4 bars of riff, and right throughout this section, the drum beat is actually pretty straightforward. I'll show you how it goes. We continue with that same beat right throughout the verse, but there is one challenge over on the hi-hats if you want to do it. We want an open hi-hat on the beat, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and closing the hi-hats on all the ends in between those beats. The way I think about it is I'm rocking my heel back on the beat and then closing on the and. Rock, and, rock, and. Hopefully that helps. It might take a lot of practice to get it up to scratch if you haven't done it before. You could definitely just leave it out, but if you want the challenge, here's how it goes. The next 4 bars continue in a similar style with a tiny little change to the fill at the end. From there we hit the chorus, and now partway through the chorus there is a cowbell. I've got mine set up over my bass drum today. If you don't have a cowbell, you could definitely just use the bell of your ride cymbal because it has a very similar sound, and then that way you can still get through this song. I'll play through the chorus slowly now. From there we go right back through the verse and through the chorus again, exactly the same as we just did it. So let me play that whole section together just so you get an idea of what all of it's going to sound like together. Hopefully you can picture the song going along with those drums, so it all makes a little bit more sense. After that second chorus, there's a guitar solo, and we're playing once again a very similar beat, but this time just leaving the hi-hats nice and open. At the end of the guitar solo, one tiny little fill just on the snare drum. From there, it's back to the verse and the chorus once again, using exactly the same pattern as we already did for that section. After that, there's another new section moving into the bridge. We're over on the ride cymbal playing quarter notes, and it goes like this. I'll just play that tom bit again slowly. After that lighter bridge section, there's 4 bars before we hit the proper guitar solo. From there, we are into the proper guitar solo, and there's some great hits up on the crash cymbals right throughout this section, so I'll take it 4 bars at a time, and then I'll put the whole thing back together so you know what it's going to sound like. Moving on to the next 4 bars. Here's the third set of 4 bars. And the last set of 4 bars with the build up leading into the next section. I'll put the whole guitar solo section back together all in one piece. From there, we're up to the breakdown, and the drum part is down on the floor tom. In the first 4 bars, there's a little fill on the cowbell, so I'll play through that first. And then after that, the accented pattern down on the floor tom just continues right throughout this breakdown section. The vocals come back in at the end of the breakdown section, and that's our cue to get ready to play these hits. We are on the home stretch, just playing choruses right till the end of the song. And next up, here's the final 8 bars of the song. That brings us to the end of Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. It's a great one to practice and a classic song to add to your repertoire, so hopefully this breakdown has cleared up any problems you were having. Happy practicing, and I'll see you at the next lesson.